I chose the Masters at the University of Dundee because two reasons. First of all was having been at Dundee previously and having gone out and done other stuff for 3 years and I'm now coming back. I wanted to come back to expand on my undergraduate a little bit, to build up the skills, to kind of improve my employability prospects, and actually because I actually kind of wanted to learn more about the subject, to kind of have a bit more of an in-depth understanding of some of the issues at undergraduate level, because I'd not at undergraduate level you're always kind of touching upon things, you're never getting into things in depth. I came to Dundee because Dundee University has a good reputation, but actually more importantly I kind of feel at home here. It's a good sized city, there's everything you need, it's not too big, so it's kind of comfortable. And the university, the departments, the course actually is actually really friendly. That kind of sounds informal, but you know, it really is. It's kind of, there's a good community of the city, the relationship between students and the staff, and it's just really comfortable and kind of integrated and everything. The module I've enjoyed most actually has been the population and welfare module, because that's allowed us to kind of get at some of the in-depth issues within social research, and some of the kind of ongoing themes that have been developing in the disciplines and the subjects along the past kind of, well, 50 years, say, or actually more recently. And there's actually, it really is cutting edge. And so you're actually reading papers that were kind of published last month in one case. So yeah, that's that kind of cutting edge, and that aspect of it has been really, really good. I think actually that's an important point, is learning about research as a process and learning the different stages you go through and the different approaches to research and the practicalities of it. And I think those sorts of skills are obviously, I mean, it's not just academic research either. And I think that's an important point. It's about policy, it's about quantitative methods, of how to use statistics, how to actually apply those practical skills. And there's more qualitative methods as well, and how you draw out some of the in-depth issues when you're doing research. And as I say, it's not just academic, it's also kind of practical to a whole range of different applications and different careers and different types of research. My dissertation is looking at long-term unemployment in Dundee, and that's a very topical issue at the moment, because we have austerity coming from a UK coalition government. We have the SNP government in Holyrood at the moment. They've got different ideological backgrounds, they've got different aims, objectives, they have different approaches. And so there's that conflict between the Scottish government, the UK government on one hand, and their approaches to long-term unemployment. There's how long-term unemployment is viewed in the media, and actually it's kind of how does it affect people on the ground, the unemployed themselves, and what their experiences are, and hopefully looking at some of the policy implications and what effects those are having. There are two strands that I'm currently looking at. One, of course, is going on and doing further research in an academic context via a PhD, and that is still something I'm kind of strongly looking at. Well, the second strand, as I say, of that is it's policy-based and policy-based research, and there are various organisations, institutions, governments at whatever level who are looking for people who know how to do research and how to look at the impacts of policy and how that's put into practice.